Yeah. Welcome to Stream of Conscious Rap. Brap. Yeah. Chilling for a second. Waiting for the chat to get in. Bring it back, I reckon. I know they're gonna get found in the wreckage. And I'm testing my time, I'm taking my time on the mic. Can't see my reflection, but I'm the only one reflecting. Seems like these days they're not sure how to put the inflection in, and I'm just reaching an inflection point. They wanna point the fingers at him, and I'm like, goddamn, I'm enlightened, but I'm not sure where the light is leading them. And I'm being more enthusiastic when I'm bruising the back. I mean, I got you all on the back foot. And who knew that you get blasted with this bazooka that I brought in? I mean, I'm using my fast rapping and my fast thinking to make some shit happen. Yeah, I had to blast it back in. Now I tell them that the tactfulness they thought they had when they tacked this up probably got them dissed, probably got them missing. Everybody comes up missing eventually. Now I'm testing it, testing these MCs, just seeing if they gon' get found in the wreckage like the rest of them. Please, don't plead with me unless you know what the game needs to be. I'm flipping those fucking cables over just to see what's underneath. Can't see me if I rip the flows in half, in tenths. Yeah, and now I split it in tenths, and I had to get defenseless. I mean, I'm ripping this. Why they looking so tense? My intention is that I'ma split this. I might give you the message. I might spit too many messages. It might be endless. They're not sure. Too many temptresses stepping in the room trying to get me sick. And now I'm getting these blessings. They're just raining from the sky the way I thought they always would be. And now I'm taking it. They always could be. Shifting, but I'm off the foot. I got an awkward footing. Not sure if they want to get it with me. Probably would be. Probably would see a new sky as soon as they were talking to me. These days, things are changing in the quickest ways. Fascist regimes get put in place and installed, and just for play, it's like they're playing around and they're serious at the same time, and it's making me delirious. Not really feeling this new reality that we're stepping into, but I know that I'm real with this. I know that realistically, being bombastic on the mic is the only way to please these empty souls that are testing these mics and testing these botted streams, trying to inflate the stream so they can fake what it all means. I'm not sure if they got the means. I mean, I'm off the rip with it, I'm off the dome with it, so they can't even test my skills. Yeah. Get too real with it, I mean really to reveal it. It's a skill that's deep inbuilt with it. I'm just built like that. Yeah, now I got some means to fulfill with it. Now I know that they're full of it. No, I shouldn't have shouldered it. Now I'm trying to pull it over with. But I know that they're gonna be darking, barking like Doberman soon as I pull them over when I'm just trying to hold the whole wind. And they know that they're overwhelmed quickly in a second. Don't mean to interject, but I'm just living this way, and I just wanna reject, interrupt if I have to so they can see the intention. Yeah, you might get sent back. Sent back where you came from. Can't even stand the same ones. They're just beating a lame drum. Nationalism, don't wanna hear about that. Came from the same place you came from the ether. It's not me neither. Not sure why it always gets tapped in and tied in with these fascist creatures that wanna just see people bleed for no reason. They don't got no reasoning either. They don't even know how to rationalize it. It's a popularizing of policy that doesn't actually need to be described in the public eye. They can just disguise it and distract you constantly and never have to rewind their statements. And if you ever hold them to account, they can just blow past you. That's why Trump has always been a harbinger of the fascia, is because anytime you ask him a question about something that he already said and how it contradicts the last thing he said, he just wiggles past you. That's the only thing that we can learn from. And I'm just trying to turn from this norm that we're living in. Not sure if they turned up the volume. Like Zoran taking a turn at the mayor's office, trying to just be done with all this. Yeah, these rappers are the awfulest. Not sure what they're offering, but they're off the list. I mean, really, just get tossed with this like you went out for the bar for a second. Now the obelisk might just get you spun like you're off the disc. No need to be off the disco like American culture past the 70s. Not sure what they think though. I'm just falling to the brink though. Yeah, trying to tell them where it gets though. Yeah, just listen to the doldrums and it kicks you out. Living it on, living no doubt. Going the sickest route. That's the thing that I'm sure of. Skills unheard of. And as far as I can shovel this weight that I got on my shoulder, you gon' get the best of me. And I'm gon' turn up the mic anytime that it's invested in me. There's no chance that they're gon' be arrested in me. And that's something I'm sure of. Yeah, chillin', eating churros, California. You know I got the sure flows, and it's easiest digging dirt on foes. And it's blurring the lens, it's looking blurry close. Never heard of the clothes that they brought close to me. Now I'm sure it's exposed, and I'm sure that they pose no threat, cause really they pose like it's a poster that you posted up on the wall. You're supposed to be thinking that it's closer than it really is. Just an illusion, caught ya, fooled ya. Now I'm causing closure, and I'm caught in the enclosure. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be bringing all this shit back, yeah. And there's too many things that got turned up and turned over. Yeah, a mission to capture Maduro, turn to turnover. Not even sure who they want to take a turn at, the government. But I'm sure that we'll get full disclosure. And I'm sure that it won't be some kind of disaster like it always is. And I'm sure that the further they go for as many years as they possibly can, then the more sturdy it'll get for the people living there and the people living here. But one thing's for sure, the oil companies are going to get a pretty profit from it. Bet they will. And yeah, they're ready to steer, they're ready to get clear. Investing billions into Venezuela so they can get their little claws into the dirt and bring the oil to the air. They want them respites, biggest oil reserves in the world, and they want to get it despite the people that live there. Yeah, Sebastian Mosqueda, and I'm just trying to bring it back from the place I was, but now I'm just trying to place ya. Yeah, and the fascist scum trying to take over the world, consume us all, can taste ya. And I'm just blazing it like a blazer. Not sure how they can phase. I'm unfazed, going through a phase where I'm not even taking anything they wanna tase. Yeah, electricity like a taser. Trying to blaze a new path. Thinking, seeing these things that are happening to clash, and it happens to clash with my morality, but it's happening too fast, and I'm wondering how the fuck am I gonna get back to class. Got too many things to learn in too little time, trying to read my little line by line, but I'm sure that it's fine. I mean, I'm discerning, but my discernment is not really getting my skull off the top, and now it's not pretty. And I'm just doing my thing awfully. Often these other rappers wanna just add to the cacophony, but not me. And now they're trying to run it off on me, but awfully. I'm just seeing so many things that they wanna creep with, and I'm just getting in too deep with this policy. What they gon' shout for me? I'm shouting from the mountains. No one ever gonna be on top of me. I'm just bleeding the way I wanna be, doing things they wanna see. They all could be haters if they wanna be. Yeah, tell them that there's no mountain that they can't climb, that they ain't gon' find me. I'm the founder of these. Now, wonder how are they gon' displease me? And this shit is ecclesiastic, don't even know what that means, but I'm enthusiastic. Now I'm just trying to bring it back to the blasting and blast you backwards. That's just how it happens, and that's the hazard that you risk soon as you step into the stage with that one. Going off to the dome and causing fractions and fractures and fracturing the nation I can't even play from. Now I'm playing. They're not playing no PlayStation. This is real people's lives that they're trying to juggle and act like it's play. Some toys that they bought at the store the other day. Doing this the lame way. I can't even take my time with it. Why? I'm trying to find a rhyme with it. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right design with it. Yeah, and they're just doing whatever they want on the world stage and consigning and designating their right to go into wherever they want and arrest whoever they want in the dead of night. I'm not feeling like that's right. It's crazy to me how many people are justifying that at a moment's notice. Woke up ready to defend the administration and get in line. I'm not sure why. It didn't even take some time. They didn't even have to think about it. That's the definition of reactionary, long as you're going back to something that they view as being beneficial to their tragic tradition, then that's just something that they gon' be on. Whether it's extradition, extrajudicial killing, doesn't matter, long as they can make a feeling and get their feeling and get a killing from it. And I'm sure that it's scribbled in vermilion, and by the millions they're gonna be using exploitation as long as they can. And I'm not finding no feelings or finding no comfort, I'm just trying to find some time to fill in. I'm sure that if I'm feeling some kind of way, a little bit under the weather, then somebody will fill in my place, my slot, cause we're not living in a world that was run by villains. Wouldn't that be idealistic or idyllic? And I'm dealing, cause I gotta make a living. I'm just living the life that they told me I was living. I'm trying to fill in them spaces, can't even take it. I'm pacing myself, how the fuck are they gonna make me take too much time on the mic, and it may just take it away. Yeah, I'm trying to sail away, not trying to fail ya, but I can't even wait, and I can't wait till they commiserate. This is not liberation, this is just waiting for something bad to happen, terrible, and now I'm taking it away, getting torn away, and it's horrible, learning that there's no fucking way that they can discern the fate, yeah, earning it, why the fuck are they burning it, like a fucking flame that's flickering out cause they can't even keep it, yeah, ashes are burning, and it's tragic, it's a tragedy, yeah, Sebastian is feeling what I'm laying it like alchemy, got to see how the outcome breathes, yeah, can't even feel ya, not sure if I feel ya, know that I'm the one who's stoking it on the mic so the flame goes higher, and I may get hired, maybe inspired by all kind of art, but I'm feeling kinda down like a downer from all this shit I'm seeing happening all around the earth, and it's mostly caused by the place I live, but I've been marginalized like the rest of the people that live in the same place that I did, and red states that are mostly land and not people, votes that are outsized, reaching outside and voting for fascists that then make decisions that affect all of our lives. That shit is rigged and broken, and I'm wondering how long is it gonna be like this before I see something better happening around the hill on the other side. I'm not sure if it's fine, or if there's a fine I'm gonna need to pay. I'm trying to find my own way, doing it the easy way. I mean, I'm leaning this way so they can feel me, they don't feel the way that I'm trying to steal away the mic and do it my own way. I mean, I'm hoping they wanna pray with me, but I'm not really the praying type. They're just pray to me. I mean, maybe they can see the things I'm bringing openly, brazenly. Yeah, war in Venezuela, that's what's next for ya. Hope you brought the wholesaler with ya. I hope you're feeling resilient, cause if not, it's gonna sail ya. Yeah, trying to keep it steady like a sailor, but it's impossible when everything is so unstable, and American prosperity seems to be based on oil and running other countries that we're not aware of, and that's just really the problem. They pair up, can't even pair up, can't even bring out pair of balls to the conversation and tell this motherfucker that he can take it wherever the fuck he came from. Ousted the president, yeah, it was a grudge that Trump was holding for a long time. He wanted to set the precedent, and now he did. Now he's already talking about Greenland and the next, and going to the next and shit. Where the fuck is it gonna end? It's endless, that's why they call it endless wars. There's no end to it, just entropy of the universe creeping in. And I was dealing with this when I was too young to even see the world for what it is, but now I'm grown, and these things should be different. It should be known. People shouldn't be going on the same path that they were going 20 years ago. A lot of the kids that voted for Trump this time around weren't even alive, weren't even conscious beings when the Iraq war happened, and now we're back in the same place at the same time 20 years later. It's crazy, feels like my mind is scrambled, feels like I'm trying to take it places I can't go, not sure if I can handle flying off of the handle, and I'm brandishing these flows cause I don't know what else I can do, and I'm trying to speak with candor, but I'm sure that the man door is gonna open up, and they can't stand for something more. They can't even find me, but I ran forth, and I ran underneath the floorboards, hiding inside of the attic cause of the things I was saying. I had a AR, but now they found it, now I don't have it, hidden in the basket. All that's left is running and hiding, deprived of things I was finding. Wish I was gunning and fighting, but really that's something that was lost on me. It's missed to me like a lost, like a mystery, like a misdemeanor that they used to put me underneath the jail, the prison cell that they wanted me to blissfully be creeping in. I can't even see how the fuck they gon' sit with me. Yeah. Overwhelming strikes in the dead of night that might just get you dead, might just get you tight. Trying to live limitless, how they fucking tell you, right? Not sure if the cell phone towers going down was the harbinger of a much darker night, but probably something got to them. And I'm not sure if it's like Gotham. Too many goths for them in Venezuela, probably why they had a problem. Yeah, Mr. Maduro arrived in Brooklyn. He's gonna be tried. They're gonna give him a kangaroo trial. I don't even know what kind of motherfucking charges they have to put on him. Some kind of indictment that was given in 2020 or 2019, the last time that Trump was president. He wants to set that precedent, wants to put him underneath the jail. They're probably gonna try to fucking, what's the word, assassinate? Yeah. That's not the word, execute, that's what I was looking for, trying to execute. And I came through, let them through, had to get to the institute. Now American institutions are gonna fail the way they always do, calling it a law enforcement operation instead of a engagement with the military, even though that's exactly what it was. FBI wasn't the one carrying that out, it was technically special forces, and that means that we just forced this shit. And of course it's morphing and changing in real time, and there's no more to this, and really I'm just amorphous, and I'm feeling abhorred. I abhor this, yeah, and I'm sick of the noises they always gonna make, trying to justify this like it's not atrocious. How they gonna hold this over my head like I am some kind of un-American person, cause I oppose this. Matter of fact, I oppose it because we spent the last 20 years doing the same thing in the Middle East, in a quagmire up to our motherfucking knees and our noses, and now we're going back in to one that's arguably even worse, cause they're much better connected and much more socialist, and they ain't trying to feel Americans coming and stealing their oil in their oil fields and staying real. I'm just trying to keep it real. 40 people, including civilians and soldiers, got killed when we stepped in and did our own thing. That's just always how it goes, and Trump said and hit himself on Fox and Friends that that's just war. This is war, people die. But he said it wasn't war, and that's why they didn't need Congress's approval. So I'm thinking, not sure if that adds up to too many pieces of the pie. How the fuck are they even seeing that? And in the sky, things are shifting. All of a sudden I'm seeing reapers flying too fast, no longer in the distance, flying over, causing explosions. It might just grip a hold of ya, and I'm not sure if it'll end the whole of ya, or if there's anything holier I've ever seen. But I'm sure that there's no way that I can remold ya or cause some movement that might just scold ya. I know that it's taking way too long. I'm getting over the narratives they trying to tell for forever. I'm not living forever, I'm just living in this endeavor, and I'm trying to get this shit the way it was, depending on the weather. You can't launch an assault like that unless it's perfect or whatever. 2 a.m. they hit the compound, yeah, and put it all out, all around the sound. It was surrounded, and now I'm founded, and I'm seeing the places where they found it, and not sure how it sounded, was something resounded. He said America is gonna run the country. That's the kind of thing that makes me sick to my stomach. I can't even believe people are seeing that and reading those words comfortably. What the fuck could be possibly wrong with my fellow countrymen? And I'm asked why I'm not a patriot. It's cause we do things like this and repatriate other people's oil and take the shit. And that's where our wealth comes from, at least a portion of it. And if not, then why is Trump going and trying to reappropriate it, unless he feels like he needs that profit from it? Somebody does, whether it's the oil companies or Trump himself. They want it out of the ground, so they're putting boots on the ground. Doesn't really matter what happens to us. Certainly doesn't matter what happens to the Venezuelans who are in that part of the world, part of the land, and it's their land, and the oil's coming out of the ground where they stand. But all of a sudden it's gonna get expropriated through American companies, even though that's not the direction their country has gone. And we've said we want them to go in a different direction. That's what Marco Rubio said. And really it's rude to me, cause that's the same thing, the rudimentary Monroe Doctrine shit we were doing in South America and the Middle East recently. It's what we've always done, and there's never no end to it. Endless paces, I mean it's just an endless, drenched in blood, never getting any appreciation. Beyond thankless, no one should be thanking us, cause all we're doing is burying our own reputations. And next we're gonna go after Greenland. What happens when a NATO country goes after another NATO country? NATO's not gonna step in because it's us, you see. And that's the calculation that Trump's gonna be taking. I'm sure he's gonna go on that mission, cause he's been emboldened by what he's seeing. And now he's thinking that he's gonna pull off anything that he wants, and it's not gonna be a problem. And anything that tries to tack to him, he can shake them, because the Supreme Court gave him immunity. So he can't even be tried in America over the things he's doing. That's insane to me. I'm gonna switch this beat plainly. Yeah. And I'm just stealing the risk, and it's really the risk. Not sure if they're feeling a flick of the wrist, but really the seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. I'm hoping they place me higher than the last person who spoke on it, cause I'm speaking more plainly, and I'm speaking to save these proletarians trying to be a pro with it. Not sure if they're holding the whole thing in. I mean, I'm feeling the flow again, yeah. And these terrorists trying to terrorize, but they can't terrorize me. And it's barely decisive, and they barely gon' find me. And barely the rhymes be seeing if that gets them impaired. I mean, this shit's gon' be in the air. As long as they trying to find me, they're always gonna be trying to find me. That's just how this game goes. I'm underneath the squares where they step. The Monopoly man don't have shit on me. He has no idea where I step, but he's still gonna look at me with the eye skep, just to see where I sweat. Yeah. Biden administration accused Maduro of stealing the election. I remember that paved the way for what we're seeing now then. And now and again, you gotta see the contradiction in the narratives they're laying out then, because if stealing the election was the main thing that kept him in power, then how come now that they got him under the custody of our law enforcement, we're not gonna charge him, trying to get him out of those bad practices of power that kept him in the cabinet? Obviously they're not gonna try to let him back to lead Venezuela. If the pressure is building up enough in America, he might be forced to, but that's the last thing on his mind, the last thing he wants to be trying. So he's not gonna be inclined to let Maduro off the hook anytime soon, no matter how much any of us whine, unless it's coming from the right. That's why I'm so disgusted that they're immediately getting in line. The only people that have the ability to stop the direction that Trump's going and make something different happen so that the oil stops pumping and stops flowing is the American right. Anytime they get upset about Trump, something with Trump is the only time that he has to reroute and rewrite history and change his whole political diet. So I'm wondering why are they immediately going with the war narrative, even knowing most of them voted for him, saying he wasn't going into other countries trying to be the police of the whole fucking globe the way we have been. That was literally the selling point of Trump, saying I don't give a fuck about them, only care about Americans. But because we're stealing their oil and that's gonna flow through our hands, all of a sudden that's America first. That's America as an imperial entity that's gonna always be thirsting for the next country that it can exploit first, and be the first one there with its hands deep underneath the dirt and just pulling up what's there. Really, that's in the air. That's the implication of all this. And no, it ain't fair. And I'm not sure why they're taking us there. Who's gonna take it there? Other than the electricity that's not in the air, cause the weather's clear. And that's what allows them to fly their planes there. Possibilities gonna be shifting from this moment forth. And I'm not sure if they know it's the force that's pushing them. But this fascism has no reason to rationalize itself and explain to the common man. So I'm not really sure if I got much in common with them. But the enablers of this need to be held accountable somehow. Not sure how that's gonna happen, but I know that the outcome needs to change immediately. There needs to be power just dragged out of them, and the truth needs to be dragged out of them, and the fucking juice needs to be seeped out of them. And I'm just easily seeing a new route, but power's gonna be seeping around them. Dark clouds, possibilities never looked more bleak to me. I'm not sure what the possibilities are, but I'm just keeping my hostility and my hospitality so I can see how the reality might shift. And really that's a blessing to me. I mean, they're gonna always be lesser than me, but how the fuck am I gonna be a testament to being the best with it if I'm not speaking truth to power? That's the way I do it best. So let me just do this. Don't care who is impressed. Yeah, switching topics, maybe came to drop this. Threatens the new leader with a fate worse than Maduro's. Not even sure if that's possible. This is off the list. I got a lot to risk. Yeah, I got a lot to flip like a risk. In a telephone interview in the morning, that was when New York Times or the Atlantic called President Donald Trump, and he answered, cause anyone could call him. His fucking phone number is just on the Rolodex of anyone in the damn world, and they're cold calling, and he's answering. Get a hold of him and ask him all these things, and what do you know, he's bragging cause he's happy this happened, and he threw people into Venezuela. Not sure how it would actually go down then. Now all of a sudden, mission carried out, mission accomplished. That's what they said way back when. But a lot of the people who are talking shit like Trump knows what he's doing don't even remember that, man. Yeah, now I'm trying to bring it back. Yeah, pay a bigger price than Maduro. He might just get your wig clapped and peeled back. That's what he's implying. He's feeling like he's high flying, like he can get away with anything, so he's defiant. There needs to be some kind of entity throughout the world that can hold America accountable for this. Maybe make it less powerful afterwards, but it's not feeling likely because of the territory of America and how much it controls. It seems like these type of patterns are gonna go on for a long time, because nobody can swipe us or take from us, and no one can start these type of wars the way we do with any other country that gets in our way. So I'm not sure if there's any way that we can stop American geopolitics going this way constantly. It seems like it's always the way. It seems like anytime our wealth is threatened, all of a sudden we're going to other places and trying to ask the same questions. Who owns the oil refineries, and why are you not giving it to us then? And why are you embracing socialism? Even though we know that's not the ism, that's not what we've been wanting to be spreading. So we're gonna forcibly spread democracy into your heads then. Anyone who has resources and the ability to distribute those resources is a threat and makes us feel threatened. And I'm not sure how that's ending. Not sure why we're pretending that there's any precedence to this. And really it's effervescent. I mean, I'm trying to stay ever present, my mind is present, but I'm just kind of feeling the depression. Yeah, cause it seems like the same shit just happens over and over again, and I'm not capping. I'm just trying to be done with these fake fucking acts that are hacking and lapping it up. They always do. They're happy to be selling out the rest of us, cause they're not sure how drastic it's gonna get, and their kids aren't gonna be the ones who are going to these other countries to go and get wet, so they don't have to keep the secret. And speaking of secrets, apparently people at the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times knew about this hours early. They knew it was gonna happen. They could have said something, they could have leaked it out, but they decided not to, because they're on the side of American empire then. That should have always been clear. They said they didn't want American troops to get cleared, even though we killed 40 Venezuelans. That seems like the kind of thing that they could have been forewarned of, and since they had the information, that kind of makes them complicit, doesn't it? Yeah, and I'm just dumping this shit the way I always was thinking. Now I'm kicking the dozens, and I'm blinking the sources of my information are always shifting. Yeah, they're so shifty with it, they can't even cause a decision. Yeah, Trump doing news conferences after this, acting like he was the one who made the decision, and it wasn't the oil companies that control him like puppetry. That's the way this shit goes, and I know that there's no way that we can recover as a country. Trump too has absolutely ruined our reputation, other than fear. But fear is not respect, and we're gonna learn that on the other end. There's no other way to go but down from here. I'm sure that this feels like a high or a peak for Trump, and maybe there's even more that he's got in store that he's gonna use to keep himself up on a stump. Or maybe start some crazy world war and say that he can't leave until it's up. Something like that's gonna happen, but it seems to me the more military engagements like this that we get cracking, the more it's all gonna start falling apart, cause this shit is not easy to put back together and be patching. We're trying to patch up all these governments. What was the point of arresting Maduro just to leave his government intact then? And now the tacticians in that government are not acting the way we want them to be acting, and they're gonna do what they feel is best for their country, and they were calling their people to hit the streets and defend their sovereignty through solidarity. But that was a couple days ago that they were saying that they had their networks, and the way that resources flowed through that country was something that could be used to compete with us and our war might. And they were trying to get warlike, more guerrilla-like, but I'm not seeing that type of energy. They just came through, swept, and stole the president, and now he's out effortlessly. And now they're acting like they're gonna leave the current government intact and not replace it. I guess that would be the best case scenario, but I'm not sure why they would even try that. Why would they take this type of risk just to have a petty dispute with Nicolas Maduro? Probably gonna get off in these courts, because it's not kangaroo courts that we got, but we'll see. The complicity and the drug running and the weaponry, they didn't try him for election bribery, so that probably means that they actually got some evidence to charge him. But we're gonna see, because they're probably gonna over leverage it and try to charge him with murder of every person who died of drug overdose in America over the last few years, knowing that Venezuela is not the source of most of them. But scapegoating is the only way this shit goes. Notice that he hasn't been talking about drugs when it comes to any other country except Mexico, when really fentanyl is coming from China and other places across the globe, as well as being manufactured right here inside our own doors in our own home. This idea that it's all about drugs is bullshit. The drug problem's not gonna go away, I promise. It'll still be there when Trump's dumbass corpse is laying in a coffin and getting pissed on and shit. I promise we're still gonna have the same issues, but what we are gonna have is colonized regimes in all these different countries across the globe. Anywhere we wanna put our little puppets and our little hands that we can meddle and have people do things we want them to do. That's what we're gonna be left with. My generation absolutely got fucked by the boomers and people that are leaving us in drenches and wrenches, and it's wretched. Yeah, and I feel for the Zoomers and the people, the alphas underneath us, because they're feeling like we're the ones handing them this shit. So it's on our generation to do something different with it. Not really sure what that looks like, but I know that in Venezuela, Maduro was calling for a strike before he got sniped and grabbed and wrapped up in a bag and then grabbed in the night. He wanted his people to all link together in solidarity and hit the streets, though. Not sure that Maduro's command over the proletariat in his country was enough that it could actually stir those type of feelings, but I guess we're gonna see. I don't really buy the narrative that they're giving me, that they're all so happy that American imperialism is coming to steal their oil out the soil. It doesn't really sit with me. These are very anti-colonial people as part of the culture, so they know this evil, they know what's happening, they can see it just like we can see it too. And I know it's meaningful, and I know that the might, the military force that was shown probably got them cowering just like it would any of us. And now I'm wondering how long that empire's gonna be towering, because the oil will enrich and it will cause resources to flow, and war is good for the economy. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Anything that Trump can tout as something that he did to help, even if it's some kind of twisted bargain with the devil, he's gonna just trot it out. And I'm not sure he even thought it out. Anything he ever thought about, he's just gonna go about it, especially if someone's in his ear trying to get him to do it, like Marco Rubio trying to cut off the head of Cuba's government, want to do exactly the same thing. They don't even have charges in mind, they're just going after whoever they want. In time, they'll go after every leader in Latin America that they can find. Really no logic to it, but I'm sure they'll probably do it, and it's all inclusive, and I know that it's all included. Yeah, and I'm just floating, I'm falling through it, not sure if I can follow through with what they want me to do with it. Yeah, and I'm including too many different types of rhymes in my stew that I'm stewing. I'm gonna stop stewing. Too many things they need to stop doing. I'm trying to empty out the common influence. I'm wondering if maybe I should do these streams later. Maybe this isn't the right time. I don't seem to be reaching the favored audience. Maybe I should come back in a few hours. What do you think? I'm not sure if I'll have the energy in me. Might be an outage. Now it's something I'm gonna have to be working out if There's too many things coming back out the other round, and now I'm just rounding it up like I had to make a new round, and now I'm founding it. Yeah, now I'm floundering, now they're getting loud again. How the fuck they gon' loud him if they don't like how loud it is? Yeah, and I'm showing pride in what I'm proud of, just so they can kick the outcome. Can't even kick me out of this, unless you gon' get the roundness. I mean, I found this. Yeah, pretty soon you'll be drowning in this. Yeah, let me address some other subjects before I go. Epstein deadline arrives as Trump's going to Venezuela, getting us involved in wars. He'd rather us be talking about Delta Force than talking about when he was up to in clubs with his buddy Epstein a couple years ago. Yeah, that's a different use of the word force. An inconvenient deadline that crossed, I believe, yesterday. But in time, they're gonna have some explanation for that, right? Or they're gonna just keep the headlines turning and changing so they can focus on Venezuelan oil and not the things that Trump was getting freaky with Epstein. He's gotta do it by legal right. That would be cause for impeachment if he's using an illegal war to distract from it, right? Hopefully Ro Khanna gets it right and goes up in a Senate and a Congress with a mic and says that it's time to get it tight. Get Thomas Massey on board, cause he'd be just as mad as the rest of us are that these files ain't coming out when they're supposed to have. And I'm not sure what it's supposed to be for. Yeah, trying to close it like a motherfucking closing joke and more. Alright, I think I'll just wrap on this one and wrap it up. Yeah. Let's see. Deadline to release the Epstein files came and went last month. Isn't that funny? Isn't that a front? Isn't that enough for us to be out in the streets? Let alone this war they're trying to cook up. And they redacted a lot of that, even though a lot of it could be found. All you had to do was copy paste, and that would get rid of the black, so you can see that Trump's name was the one behind that. Facing additional scrutiny, and now I'm just trying to be the rhythm they gon' apply scrutiny to. They're not sure if they're really getting the screw of me, trying to turn the screws on me, but it's not, it's gon' screw with me, cause I'm just seeing it too lucidly. How the fuck are they gon' test me intuitively? They know that I'm one bringing the truth to these microphone. The DOJ claims that they weigh executive and legal privacy when it comes to who they're redacting out the Epstein files that we're not allowed to see. Cause if it's someone who is being challenged on the basis whether they were just doing it in their own privacy and not committing crimes, then that is something that they don't want to put a face to. But I'm not sure if that's something that's going to properly emaciate the crew, the people in the red side of the motherfucking American base that want to be seeing who's included in those files. And we'll see. Probably this is a tactic to rile them up and get them on the American side, because if you're talking about how Trump is a pedophile, then that's gonna be going against our amendments and our agendas to go into South America and get what we came for. And so we're gonna find it. Yeah. And all of a sudden you're gonna be anti-patriotic if you criticize this or criticize that. They want it to keep going and never fucking end until America's owning every spot on the map. Yeah, and it's probably not even gonna stop at that. Yeah, real Fourth Reich shit. And I'm not sure if there's any way to be more forthright with it, but I'm sure that as I'm writing, they're gonna have a tough night. But I'm trying to keep building like Fortnite with it, and it's gonna take more of a fortnight before I got more knives with it. Yeah, I'm not gonna get more nice with it, cause how the fuck could I if I'm just trying to throw these dice with it? But it's getting dicey, yeah, and I'm not sure if they would even like me the way I'm talking on this mic, cause it's more than likely that they're just gonna be spitting that war narrative without an ounce of critical thinking. Why? Because they like the guy that's doing it. Perfect excuse for them to forget that he's a pedophile who was doing all kinds of weird shit. Not sure why they suddenly decided to pretend that they cared about about that in the first place. They never did. But now they got the perfect reason to move on from it, and it'll be effortless. It'll be like they never even brought it up in the first place. Probably Thomas Massey won't even be on board with impeachment and going after Trump DOJ officials like Pam Bondi, like he was a few days ago, trying to put the congressional pressure on them so they can release all those. Matter of fact, Trump said law enforcement is involved in the Maduro arrest as well, so that's probably putting people and pressure that's swelling on that case instead of redacting and releasing the Epstein files, because that takes staffing and it takes time. So not only are they distracting the media headlines, but they're also trying to pull people off of that line, so it takes more time and it takes forever, and they can just keep lying and they can keep redacting shit line by line and sitting back and spitting and then just laughing in all of our faces in due time. And I'm not sure if I'm including these rhymes. They want me to do it, but I'm just trying to keep it too fluid. Alright, let's talk about this Drake accusation of using gambling platforms to inflate his streams and make the numbers bigger so he can seem like he's more popular, like he's getting everybody in the club dancing, but that's really not figuring out. I'm not figuring it out, cause he's not the figure he pretends to be. Go figure. This guy's a shyster. You can see it in his eyes for just a minute. That's why he's accusing other people of using bots and fake astroturf techniques to disguise the fact that he's doing it. And since he's doing it, he thinks everyone else has to rely on the fake bullshit astroturf, online lies and inflating of streams, and do labels do that thing? Probably. Not sure if that case is even gonna get through the courts. In fact, I think he already what do you call it, took it back, retracted it, but now faster than a blink he's getting hit with that one. That's saying he was using Stake, the streaming platform, and sending tips on it that were going to botting his streams. So he was doing that to obscure the fact that he was paying for these things. To be honest, I'm not even sure why he would need to do that, because they all do the inflating streams thing. That's just how the game goes, and they all knew that. But to me, it shows that people like Aiden Ross and DJ Academics are also doing that bot stream shit. That's why they're on Kick and not Twitch, because Twitch started seeing it and started killing the bot. So now they're having to hide from the headlines and shit, and the headlights and shit, looking like deers in headlights, because we can see that their fucking head of hair is full of head lice. Yeah, and they gotta get it bright. Not the most bright, yeah, but I'm the most tight, and I'm doing it the most like. I'm the one they most like, cause I'm rapping the most hype. Yeah, they wanna see what this flow's like, but they wondering how the fuck he's so nice. Yeah, and now it's getting sewn up and showing up. They gon' be the last one showing up, and I'm not sure if they gon' have to go to the show with us. How is it potent enough? Yeah, and these posers like Aiden Ross acting like they're posting up and poster childs of the culture, but they don't even know shit about the culture. They're just boasting and blowing shit up. Yeah, that's all they do is fake their popularity and then hang on stream with all their crew. They got no skill, they got no talent to offer you. Yeah, so really the gambling and the fact that they're taking money from that type of complicit organization is really the problem that I have, because this inflation of streams seems like it's an accusation that's not really gonna go much of anywhere. But when it comes to this gambling shit, it's a way for you to be moving money through the air and doing all kinds of weird shit. All kinds of money laundering is going through it, and insider trading. It's like it's incongruent with a free society and free markets, and I thought you knew it. This shit is just exploitation and crookedness and corruption on its face, and we all know it. So I'm not really surprised that Drake is involved in all of it, cause that's just how he goes with, flow with. Yeah, on top of all this fake bullshit. See, what happens is you need a certain amount of money that you can dump into the fake bots and the fake streams, so you can just be mounting it and getting a better amount of it. Cause if you only got a couple dollars, then you can throw in, then everybody's gonna figure out the shit. But if you got millions that you can use to pretend you get fake streams, then all of a sudden it turns into real momentum, cause you can be spending it in different places and spreading it out so it seems more organic than if one person just used a bot farm to bust your shit out. So that's really the technique. Just like anything, if you're rich and you got coin, then you can get anything.
and you can get any type of cultural relevance that you seek. All it takes is a few billion or few $1 million in a few years and focus to put all your info into that, and probably building weird relationships with people who got a lot of leverage over you and can pull your card and pull your shit any second that they want to. So that's a world I'll never be close to. Alright, I'm gonna end this one a little early, but it's cool. This one's a little lukewarm, so I'll end it for now. Maybe I'll be back on. Maybe these are better off at night or something. Alright, much love. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be posting a pod tonight probably.